I want to introduce you guys to my good friend here, Oscar. Look at this. This is my. We're not going to have ukulele. He's not liking this. Say hi, Oscar. Hi. I gotta mute this. This is my best friend, Oscar. He's the Rock Shop dog. If you know Oscar, say hi to Oscar. If you don't know him, he's scared to death. Look at him. Good morning. I didn't have a ukulele playing because I had some technical difficulties today. Facebook did something strange, so we had to spend a little time getting things going. Hey, how did you guys like the new intro video? If you're just now joining us, it was really cool. I'll go back just for a second. You're still going to be able to hear me. But yeah, that's the new intro video. Built it myself. I'm getting good at this. It's getting scary. Pretty proud. Hey, you know what? I want to say good morning. It's 11 o'clock. We are ready to learn a little bit more about ukulele, and I'm excited about that. But I also understand I'm competing against this beautiful weather outside. So, I understand yesterday we didn't have a lot of viewers. That's okay. Please make sure that you follow along and keep up with them, though. And if you go and watch this later, if you're watching this later, comment below and say, hey, I'm watching it so I can keep up, because I am watching to see who gets on. Checking the list, checking it twice, going to find out who's naughty or nice. Just joking. But anyway, I'm excited to be on here today. We're going to go through review, as we always have in the past. Quickly go through and see what we have, what we've done. Then we're going to talk about what we did yesterday, and then what we're doing today. Today I'm pretty excited. This actually gets into the fun part. Everything we were doing before, remember I said we were putting lipstick on a pig? Right? So, do y'all remember that that image? I wonder if I can put that up real quick. I'd always say to you guys, I was telling you guys that some of this stuff is difficult and it's no fun, and that if we needed to actually go through some tough stuff here. I'm pulling it up, and y'all remember this right here? Oh, you can put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. We're actually moving past the pig. We're moving on up. So, anyway, I wanted to put that up. I love that image. See if I can do that. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, I still did it wrong. Right there. Someone told me they love watching how I try to figure out all this stuff. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, so good morning. Just a reminder, again, we're getting ready to go through all the review stuff. If you feel like you'd like to bless my family and I, this is what I do now until we get over this quarantine stuff. You can tip me at paypal.me/James Brown or Venmo, whatever it is, at James Dean Rocks. For everyone that's already done that, I just want to go out and tell you guys thank you. I've been blessed like crazy, and it's helping to replace some of the lost income. I did find out yesterday that some good news from the government. However, I don't know how that affects me, so we'll see. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for the tips, and just know that every day this is what I'm doing to help provide your kids or for you to learn ukulele. All right. Did we get anybody from California? That is our goal today, kids. Homework assignment. You got to find somebody in California and get them to show up on here. I'd love to see somebody from California. We'll start there, right? Love to see it. If you're on here, I haven't seen any comments. Somebody say good morning. Love to hear from you guys. Haven't heard anything. Everybody's being quiet today. It's day 5 of ukulele. That's exciting, right? Can I get some hearts or thumbs or stink? My little girl Savannah's not on today. She's traveling, but she always gives me the stink emojis or the poop emojis, whatever it is. So no, we're going to keep this rolling right along. We're going to review a little bit. If you guys are commenting, I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody comment yet, so we will see. I know there's 5 people on. Wonder if I can comment. Let's see. I'm going to test this real quick. One moment. Anyway, it don't matter. All right, here we go. So we're going to review the different parts of the ukulele. We have the head up there at the top. We have the sound hose with boom, 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 boom. We have the body. We have the bridge. We have all those parts. Most definitely got the strings. And then our frets. And this is our fretboard, right? These are the names of the strings. Some of you guys might have been good cows eat apples. I've seen a lot of different things, and you're more than welcome to comment below again what you're using if you've changed it up. All right, good cows eat apples. That's important. Why is it important to know the names of strings? Because that helps us to tune, right? So, also always remember that G is 4, C is 3, E is 2, A is 1. G4, C3, E2, brute. No, sorry. And then A1. Also, we talked about, hopefully by at this point in time, you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable at tuning, please comment below like, hey, I feel great at tuning. I haven't had anybody comment yet, so I'm a little worried that we're not able to comment today, but that's okay. We'll keep going, right? Only comments are for me. Oh, I see that Lindsay says hi and Scott says hi. I did see that now. Now it's working. So again, if you're flat, just like on a bicycle tire, you have to put something to it, which means you tighten the strings and it causes the meter to change. If you're using guitar tuner, that's great. Just remember that guitar tuner, you have to be quiet or it picks up other things. If you put too much air in a bicycle tire and you need to let air out, you have to take something sharp and loosen that tire, which let the air out, which loosens the tire. Same thing will loosen the strings. And when you're in tune, it's missing part of it. When it's in tune, you'll be right in the center, right? Which is cool. All right, moving right along. How to hold the ukulele. Sorry, I got another drink. All right, so you want to make sure the ukulele is parallel to your shoulders there. Make sure that your arm has a 90-degree bend. And then we want to make sure that your thumb is in the middle of the neck, right? Do our ukulele wave. Spirit fingers on ukulele. How cool is that? So we've gone through how to hold the ukulele. We've talked about how the different parts of the ukulele. We've learned how to tune, which was difficult, wasn't it? Crazy. So now we're going to keep moving along. We talked about yesterday about the grid. For the chord grid. If you look on here, we got our G string, our C string, our E string, and our A string. So G right here, C, E, A. We also talked about the frets being first fret. We talked about that. And remember, we use the spaces, not the actual piece of metal. This is the actual fret itself, but on the fretboard, we use the first space, second space, third space, fourth space, fifth space. So we translate over to guitar and ukulele talk. We call that first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret. Everybody good on that? Give me a thumbs up if you got that. All right. Just also remember that we talked about on ukuleles, some of them have markings. Yesterday I was playing Ashley's ukulele. If you look on here, you will have markings. It's really hard to see little dots. See those little dots on there? A lot of times they're going to be on the third, fifth, third, fifth, seventh, and then it skips on up, right? So if you look on yours, if you have those little dots on your ukulele, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now some are different. I just happen to notice right now that this one's a little bit different. Hey, I didn't see anybody comment. Did any of you guys get to see my intro video? I worked on it really hard on it yesterday, and I just saw Jan get on. I don't think, Jan, you didn't get to see the intro video, did you? It'll look familiar. I'm going to do this for Jan just because I saw her jump on. That's the intro. We have music. Just in case it's a little loud. That's a new intro video. And for you guys watching at home, Jan is on, and her daughter, Tara, that ukulele, on the shorter ukulele, that is her daughter's ukulele, and this is my bass ukulele. So I thought I would show that to you guys again. Back to our grid here. Yeah, Tara is one of my first ukulele students. You can actually thank her for all this hot mess because everything you see here is her fault. I'm just telling you now. She was like, came in and goes, I want to play ukulele. I'm like, what's a ukulele? And next thing I know, it's become one of my favorites. So anyway, back to the grid. We have our G string, our C string, our E string, our A string, and then we have our frets. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's get to our C chord. Let's review. How do we read this chord chart? So this is just like the neck of the ukulele. If you were to have the ukulele looking at you and you were to look, you are looking at the same picture that you see there on your screen. So for example, we talked a little bit at what that number 3 meant. Let's review that again. Is our thumb a finger? The answer is thumbs down. No. So we start with finger number 1. 1 is your pointer finger. Number 2 is that bad finger, middle finger. Number 3 is your ring finger. Got to put a ring on it. And then your pinky finger is number 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that with me for a second. It's like you're getting some calisthenics in this morning with your fingers. When you get my age, you get carpal tunnel, and that actually feels good. All right, so let's go ahead and build the C chord in review. All right, so we're going to take our ukuleles. The headstock is pointing to our left. Now, there are some people out there that is left-handed, and the ukuleles actually go the opposite direction. If you are one of those people, you need to purchase a ukulele that's designed for how you feel comfortable. But I will tell you, a lot of my students through the year who are left-handed still played ukulele as if they were right-handed. Just FYI. All right, so ukulele is facing, the headstock is facing to your left. And you're going to take your left hand, take that beautiful thumb and put it in the middle and wave like this. Okay, see that? Now, we're going to take finger number 3 because it says on the screen there, number 3, right? And where are we going to put finger number 3? What fret are we going to put finger number 3? I'll wait for the answer while I take another drink of my Mountain Dew Zero. Pepsi, you can sponsor me. All you got to do is let me know. So, comment below, what fret is finger number 3 going to be on? Great job. I see some of the answers there. It is fret number 3. So go ahead and do that for me. I think it's funny that I've got it set up so it can do the closed caption, and I just said fret, and it thinks I said Fred. That's my dad's name, Fred. But anyway, so take finger number 3 and place it on the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3 of the A string. You guys got that? Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and let's strum. We're going to talk more about strumming. I'm not too worried. We're going to pick up some stuff here in a little bit. Tomorrow we'll actually work on that strumming a little bit more. I want you can use your thumb on your right hand. Some people use finger number 1, finger number 3, but I use my thumb. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and we're going to strum it. I'm going to go 1, 2, ready, go. I'll demonstrate it first. You guys wait, and then we'll do it together. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, somebody should have tuned. I got on you guys about being tuned and ready. Guess who wasn't tuned and ready? But guess what? I have a ukulele that has a built-in tuner. So let's do that again. Me by myself again because I'm selfish. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, again, if you notice, my thumb is in the back. I have that gap in there between my hands. I'm not sitting here doing this, right? You can see people doing that, but I'm telling you as a beginner, do what I say. Promise you it'll be worth it. All right, let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Beautiful. I heard somebody out my window. We should do like an online class. I'll just open my window and y'all sit out in your cars out there. Do a drive-in ukulele class. All right, this time let's strum it 4 times. Okay? Are you ready? I'm going to demonstrate it. Second time you play with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now do it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right, that was a review of the C. We are going to go ahead and add another chord to it today. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Uh-oh. So what chord is this? Am chord? It's called A minor. What's the difference between a minor chord and the chord we just played, which is considered a major chord? I'm going to have you guys tell me. I'm going to play the major chord first, and then I'll play a minor chord. See if you can tell me what the difference is. And I'm going to check comments here for a second. It seems like the comments are delayed, which are no fun. But here is the major chord. Are you ready? And then the minor chord. Major chord. Minor chord. All right, so I'm going to take a second and let you guys see if you can tell me if you can tell the difference. Comment below. Some of my comments aren't showing up, so I apologize if you say something. I have to like do something weird. All right, so I'm going to give you an example, see if you can tell me. I'm going to always start with a major chord, and then I'm going to go to a minor chord. Went to the store the other day, went in to buy me a yummy ice cream, walked out the door and I dropped it. On a minor chord I dropped it. Now it's all melted 'cause I dropped it and I can't eat it. Back to the major. Went to go see my mom the other day at the park. She was across the way and I couldn't stand, so I started to run to her. Next thing I know, I tripped on a rock and I scraped up my knee. I'm on that minor chord again. And it bled and I cried 'cause I just got dunked on. So, minor sounds lower. There is a chord that does get lower. That is correct. But listen to the song I just sung. Everything was kind of happy, right? And then all of a sudden, something bad happened, right? Back when I was little, there was replays. I'm not that old, but they used to have these shows that were silent movies, and there was no talking, and all there was music. And there would be this guy that and this girl, and they'd be hanging out together. And then all of a sudden, this evil villain would come, and he'd always have a mustache. And he would come after him, and you hear, and he would tie her to the railroad track. And then all of a sudden, the good guy would show up, and it would go to a different sound, and he would save the day, and it was back to a major key. So the answer is, and if you've commented below, I apologize, I don't see anything yet. A minor is evil. A major is happy. Minor's sad. Major's happy. All right, so with that said, that you need to understand when you see that A with a little m, that means it's a minor. It's very important for later on because we'll learn to play an A chord without the minor part. So with that said, let's go ahead. Let's look. What string are we going to be on? So remember, looking at your ukulele, you're looking straight at it. You're going to look at the strings, a G, C, E, A. Which string are we going to be looking at? All right. So you're right. It's the G string. Okay? So locate your G string. Let's go ahead and get in the ukulele playing position. We're going to locate that G string. That's the one closest to your face. And what finger are we going to use this time? Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these days I'll get this camera so backwards. What finger are we going to use? I'll wait for a second to see if we have any comments. You're right. It's the G string. So, or finger number 2. Sorry. I don't know what I just was doing. That Mountain Dew's not helping this morning. It is finger number 2. So let's go ahead and take finger number 2. Make sure your thumb's in the right place. Make sure you have that gap. You're not hugging the ukulele like this and putting it in a chokehold. Keep that gap. Remember we talked about having that. I forgot to tell you, your ukulele will blow up if your part of your arm touches like this. Ooh, almost blew up. I'm just joking. It really doesn't. But put that thumb there. Get ready for that wave. And we're going to take finger number 2, the bad finger, right? And we're going to put the bad finger on that 2nd fret. So it's 2 on 2. The other one was 3 on 3. This is 2 on 2. And you got to press really hard, okay? Make sure that it has a good sound. All right, let's go ahead and play this chord because you already know how to play. Again, you can use your thumb. We'll talk more about strumming later. And let's go ahead and do that. I got to refresh the comments. Thank you, guys. I know that we got some people demonstrating that. Middle finger, here we go. What I'm going to do is count off, and I'll start, and then you guys will play. I'll go first. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, join in with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Good job. Let's do 4 strums. I'll start, and you listen and watch, and then you do it with me. 4 strums. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, join in with me. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good job. Do this for me. Stick your hand in the air like this. Okay? Everybody got your hand in the air? Now, tap yourself in the back because you did a good job. All right. So here is what I put in the title. We're going to work on shadow chord. Before we go to that screen, I want to talk to you about it. If you guys ever watch boxing, where those people get gloves on and they kind of hit each other, there's a technique that the boxers use called shadow boxing. They'll sit there and try to hit and go through the motion and all that stuff, and they're sitting there and they're not hitting anybody. They're hitting their shadow. There's no one there. Why do they do that? Crazy? No, not crazy. They're practicing because a lot of times it's a pattern. If you get used to going right, right, and then left, right, right, left, it'll come automatic. It'll become muscle memory. So what is muscle memory? Can you remember when you were a child and you start walking? I don't, because I'm old. But I have an idea it went like this. You probably got up and took your right foot and went, all right, right foot, we're gonna step, and you stepped. And then you fell down. Now, did you get right back up and do it again? Yeah, you did. If you didn't, your mom and dad would be taking a buggy when you're 28 years old and pushing you around because you didn't walk. So you got back up and you took your right foot, and then your left foot, and then your right foot, and your left foot, and right foot, and you started walking. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of y'all sit around and go, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot? You don't. You don't think about it. It just happens, right? That is muscle memory. That is doing something over and over. And those boxers are sitting there and practicing that so that if they're in the middle of that fight and they've got this energy going, they don't want to think about it. It just needs to happen. So this is a technique that I developed. It is my own thing called shadow cording. I've heard other teachers using it, and I'm excited because that means that my students are sharing with other teachers. So I think it's cool. So with that said, here's how you shadow chord. We're going to go from C chord to A minor. C to A minor. And how we're going to do that is no strumming. So watch me. I'm going to take finger number 3, right? Because we're 3 on 3. And I put it here. And then we go to A minor. 2 on 2. And then back to 3 on 3 for the C chord. And then back to A minor. C, A minor. C, 3 on 3, A minor. And you do that until you can get really fast at it. Now these are pretty simple chords. You should be able to do this pretty quick. Keeping that thumb in the right position, keeping that space so your hand is not, see I've got that open, you're not like this. Keep that thumb back there. So that is what I want you to do tonight. I want you to work on that new chord, A minor, don't strum. But dang, now we like strumming. Well, I get it. Trust me, young Jedi. Trust the Force. You be fine. I can't do all that stuff. So tonight, I want you to practice going from C to A minor. Do not strum. Read my lips. Do not strum. Cool. All right. Let me see if we have any comments because I got to go out and back in because it's not refreshing the comments. This is a good lesson today. This is going to take some time. I know the sun is shining out there for the ones that are going to watch this later. Practice this. Here's what I recommend. Shadow chord C to A minor 30 times. Well, what's 30 times? Well, that's simple. C to A minor is 1. C to A minor is 2. Okay? All right, guys. That is it for today. We're about done. Just a reminder to review everything. Work on that C to A minor. Work on getting that shadow chording done. That's very, very important. Also, don't forget to share this. Yesterday we didn't have a lot of people hit, so I want to share. You have a goal of getting somebody from California to join. So reach out to your friends. Tell your mom and dad, I need a California helper. Just want to see a student from California, and then we'll work on a different state. Also, don't forget, if you'd like to tip, you can tip me at paypal.me/James Branham or the Venmo at ID as James Dean Rocks. And also, I keep forgetting this, my page that you're watching this on, like this page. I know some people haven't liked it. Share it. The more you share, the more it helps me. And I'm excited that at any point in time that if you guys have, if you have any questions or you have any comments, just send me a message. Tell your mom, dad, send me a message. Let me know how I can help you because this is fun. Ukulele's fun. Because our goal is to work on getting the strumming down. We should be able to do this pretty quick. By next week, we should start working on a song. So comment below a song that you would like to work on. I think that would be fun. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to put the cool intro page back up because I think it's cool.